I've got to make this. I've got to make this video. I really have. What can you say about this £1 for £1 coin? If this is the offer, which I very much doubt. The Bailiwick of Jersey. So it's not even a £1. There's nothing. You can't spend that. Well, you could, because no one would know the difference. But it's not a £1 for £1 coin. It's a Bailiwick of Jersey. It's nothing to do with us. So that goes there. Now let's see, what have I got? Have we got another arrow here? No, we haven't. Why haven't we got an arrow? There should be an arrow. Oh jeez, no, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. There's the nice red one. Okay. Oh, there's the arrows. Can you see that pound symbol there? That's what's supposed to be on our pound coins. That pound symbol. And I've still forgotten the name of what that's called. It's to do with Italy. It's one of the videos I did that I scrapped. Because I couldn't remember it. I should have looked it up so I couldn't remember it this time. But it's to do with pound and ounces. The pound sign, because the pound was, as in weight, it was a straight L and a B. So what they did is they took the B and wrapped this round and up. And that's how this came about. That's how this emblem came about for the pound coin. Interesting, isn't it? It really was for me. I quite enjoyed reading it up on it. It's amazing what the internet can provide. But yeah, I mean, that does grab me. I've got another one here you've got to see. You know, I really would be tempted. What's going on there? What's going on there? There's a Royal British Legion Centenary 50p coin. I'm wondering if the other side is... Oh no, this is a different coin as well. Another 50p. Oh no, it don't want to go that far. What's that anyway? 562, what's that? That's a ring, isn't it? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, right, God blimey. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. Look at this. What a beautiful coin. That's a woven poppy. I couldn't believe it when I read it. Fantastic coins. I think they are really cool. Oh, do you know that my heart pours out for that? It really does. And I'm not into this sort of type stuff. So this is what this fella's got me into now. He's got me into this. They're quite pricey. But that really does grab me. That really does grab me. How very strange. You know, this is what does me in. I'm trying to get rid of all these coins. All these coins I've collected over the years. And now here I am looking at that. And I could think of people who I could buy that coin for. And, absolutely spiffing. Absolutely spiffing. You know, I'd be proud to display that in my home. Let's see if it'll. Yeah, it does. I was wondering what all this was. And it's just, oh, excuse me, it's just remembrance. So I think that must be in a glass, encapsulated in glass. I think. I wouldn't know, because I don't know how you get a woven thing to sit on a coin. There must be more to it. I just saw this when I was I was doing all these images for this fella. And I wanted to see that pala wiki of this is what you get you fall for. You know, you don't. It's really weird. You don't look. It's like this. I expect there's something that's sets this apart, but irrespective of that, I just find that truly amazing. God, I've spent time crying over flipping films, American films about Vietnam. I know it's a completely different venue, but boy, did those boys suffer. I suppose a bit like the World War One, and the World War Two, I suppose, when you think about it, what they did to each other. But that really does grab me. You know, that's all remembrance in there. It's not something I would fall for, that, but it's the red that's grabbing me, and this. I'd be even proud to wear that on my lapel as a badge. If you could make it into a badge, which I'm sure you could. I saw, because I think it's enamel. It's enamel, this bit. I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes spirit grabbed me, and I won't tell you my views about Remembrance Day, because I don't actually believe in it as in the realm that it's said. I've got to be careful because this is 8 minutes. I'll get carried away. When I start talking about spirit, I can tell you a little story quickly. Some years ago, when I first fell into spirit, there was a remembrance service, and I do tend to watch them if I can. And I closed my eyes and I said a prayer, and I've never seen so many spirit in one place. It was like looking into the sky and seeing just all the stars of fallen people. That's what the vision in my eyes of all the spirit that had passed over. It was just like looking up. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Only ever happened once, and I've seen it recently. Not so many stars this time, with a person in America, a friend of a friend who's her name's Josie, and I was doing some spirit work around her, healing and so forth, and I said a prayer one night for her, and again it was if anybody said to me, you know, they're scared of dying, and it's not dying, passing over, and I should know better, I should never have said that. It's not dying, it's passing over. This woman she's not going to have any problems when she passes over. No problem at all, because there's I couldn't tell how many, because there was like I say, looking into the spirit of the fallen. It was again the same sort of thing, but not as drastic. But it's still awe striking. You know, the amount of people that are waiting for her when she passes over. You know, there's all this stuff about going to the white light and all that. That's fair enough. You know, because it's true to an extent. Because the white light are these white stars that you see. It's that brilliant collective white light. It's the one. And see, I can go on and on and on. This is but now 11 minutes. Yeah, she's got no problem. I mean, I know that's hard to tell someone. We've all got to die, and pass over. But some people fear. They take it with them when they pass over. They fear, and they try to cling to earthly life. And it's hard for them, especially if they've got things they want to get off their chest and they don't want to pass over. You know, they want to come back. And this is where we go into a world of limbo. And it's not until such time as they can come back through mediums and so forth and say what they want to say that they move on. It's very interesting, even though it's heart-wrenching. It's very interesting, and that's really what that coin wraps up for me. There's two of them. They're different coins. There's not a front and back. The two, from what I saw of it, one was World War One and one was World War Two. I think that's World War One. Looking at the soldier anyway, I would say that's World War One. But it was for the two world wars. The advert. Yeah. This is interesting. I've seen it a couple of times while I was looking through eBay. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I know. Do it like this, and then blow it up for you. This is very interesting. It's the card that is in the 2017 set. And he's selling it for £1. This card, he's selling £1. Flipping. Some people. But if I got this right, this is how the coin is constructed. The £1 coin. You got two. It must be done in a. You got two blanks. These are the blanks. The inner and the outer. This is the outer edge with your reeded sides and supposedly unreeded sides. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that must be the micro writing. That's incredible that that's inserted into the coin. I find that really truly amazing. And there's your final strike, I suppose. When that's all put together, then it's struck, which is really what I wanted to know, because it explains a lot. I wish I'd have known that when I did this hour-long video, because it was really based upon this. I couldn't believe it when I saw it tonight, and this is why I've had to do this video. It's now 10 to 1 in the morning, but I've had to do it. I find that absolutely fascinating. You see, that's why I'd like to go to the Royal Mint Museum and learn this stuff. Because, you know, I find that fascinating. Even though I've been slagging off the Royal Mint left, right and centre lately, and I still do, if you see some of the images that I've seen tonight. But you can't take half of them as gospel. They haven't changed. Let me put it that way. They've not learned their lesson. The only thing I can say is some of them, it must be the later coins. They're encapsulated in in little round capsules and see-through in perspex capsules. But all I'm going to say, eBay is eBay, and you've got to be ever so careful. You really have got to be ever so careful what you're buying. One of the first things I saw was 2017 proof. Now this is what I said about mis-selling. Proof. Then it goes on, and then it goes brilliant uncirculated. You can't have a proof brilliant uncirculated. That is an impossibility. Proof is proof. I don't know. I don't even know how eBay, in this new scheme of theirs, where they verify everything's true, that title alone should be thrown out, because what he's actually saying is it was a proof coin, but it's got minor defections on it. So it's brilliant uncirculated. It's been downgraded. It's not a proof coin, and that is mis-selling. And this is why I want to give up eBay, really. And this is why I'm selling my coins, because my days of it are over. I can't be doing all this. And these sets are costing hundreds of pounds now, because they're full of junk. Oh, jeez, wet. You can't believe it. And I saw a 50p while I was on there, and my jaw could have hit the floor. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it was a proof coin, and it was in a proof set. It was the most atrocious coin I've ever seen. 50p pence. 50 pence piece. What are these people doing? I don't get it. They say a fool is easily parted with his money. Well, that's true. Let's see if it's on here. Have I? No, I've run out of images, so I didn't save it then. Let's hang on. Where was it? Oh dear. Have I got the window open? Still open? No, I've closed it down. So I haven't saved it. I thought I did. I thought I tore a putty tat. I'm sure I did. I haven't. Now that is amazing, because I know that I did it. I saved it. Where the... It was... Yeah, because this is not half of what I've saved. This is all British the Poppy. There's only that and that. And that's not what... I've been saving more than that. Downloads. earlier this year, last month. Where's today? God blimey. Well, I've still got all this stuff on here. Freaking heck. Where's today's stuff then? Last month. So where have I been downloading these images to then? I swore I was doing it in here. See, I'll delete half of this stuff. Oh, here we go. Well, so where's the 50p? Is it this? No, it's this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, come on, stop mucking about. Lovely coin. You can't take it for gospel, unfortunately, because it's out of its case. And once anything is out of its case, from its original case, you have to class it as suspect. But this was listed as a proof. I'd love to get a load of these little things he's got them sitting on. I would love a load of those. It'd help me out no end. But look at this. Look at this round there. Let me. Can you see this? This is supposed to be a proof coin. Okay. Look, it's not even struck properly. That's a gaping hole. When I saw this, I thought, you got to be kidding me. What's the time? 23 minutes. I thought, you got to be kidding me. So it is true. I mean, look at this all around the edge here. But you can't take it as proof because it's not in a set. But I can already tell you I've seen this in sets. But it's all hickledy-pickledy. I'm sort of pretty tired at the moment. There's no way, if I got that as a proof coin, I would go ballistic. I've been trying ever so hard to find the pound coins, but it doesn't look like what I've said is true. The proof blanks do look like blanks. I can't say because all the pictures that I've looked at, they're not giving you a good look, but they do look awfully shiny. So that would mean to me that it's not. But look at this. That is not a proof. Look, this is what you would call, it's not even brilliant uncirculated, because that is drastic. That is drastic. It's not even brilliant uncirculated, I'm sorry. That's not a minor imperfection, that is a reject. I mean, it's a lovely cut, don't get me wrong. Most of it inside, and this is lovely. You can see because it's got this crystal clip. Oh, no, that was one of the £1 I did today. I found a pound coin. The P was a double. It was a double P. That's why it took an hour and 39 minutes. I got caught on all this stuff. I couldn't believe it. I'm glad she gave me a pocket full of pound coins. I've got to do it. I will do it. I will do the video. I think I'm going to just select the coins that I want. But you see, there's none of this. You can just about make it out. There's that inner thigh. But you can't make out where, on my coin, on my 50p coin where the penis is, because it looks completely different to that. Oh, here we go. That is a beautiful coin, but it's not proof. It is proof, but it's not, because you can't have a proof coin with that. I'm sorry. And there's stuff around here as well, around the edge, the rim, that's not right. Look at all this here. That's what you see on the outside edge normally. This is what you see on the outside edge. This coin is a disgrace. You can't call it proof, and I'm sorry, eBay is all I can hope with eBay is that they're people that are identifying coins are people that they know what they're talking about. And like I say, that's why 26 minutes. That's why I'm coming off of eBay. My days of it are over. I've enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it. Let's see if there's any other coins we can do on this one. Oh, no. That's that. Now, there's a difference. That's what you call more like a proof. But even this is flawed. I'm not so sure about that there. Or that. This could be just, or that. This could be just dust. Because but without, let's take that, do away with that. Look at this. If this is proof, then I'm glad I don't collect coins. I'm really truly glad I don't collect coins. If this is proof. Hey, look at this here. I reckon, you know, I'm talking about these ghost reeds. That's what I reckon that is. That's the ends, because it's all around the coin. Look at it. Both sides. This is. How much do you reckon they want for that? How much do you reckon they want for that? 27 minutes. This bloke does some lovely pictures. He cuts that into a row of 4. He cuts this into a row of 3, and then he does a central picture like that. £180. £180. Now, let me ask you what size house you've got. Would you be able to find room for the collections of 2017 onwards to display this stuff? How would you display it? I mean, it's because this is quite a big box. How would you display that? You would need cabinets. You would have to have a room like the size of my room, but dedicated for coins. You know, it looked like a treasure trove. But it was interesting because when you blow this up and you're trying to look at the £1 coin, this is, oh, it's going to cut off soon. When I say they haven't learned, they've encapsulated these coins, and on the coins that matter, not these, they don't matter having that round it, but that coin, and it's a funny colour. That's a funny colour. Oh, please. How can you sell such strip? Oh, I don't know whether that is what it looks like for real, but you can't see that edge. You can't see that edge. And because these are all individually encapsulated, I'm wondering whether they're sealed. And the people that are selling these proofs are selling them singularly, like this. But you're defeating the whole object. I'm going to have to close because it's going to cut off anyway. I'll keep going, and if it does shut off, which it will, I know it will. There's the Britannia. It would be hard. It would be hard to see defects through these capsules. I'm assuming. See the 50p's encapsulated, and it's got a. Why put it in a capsule and then put it in foam? Duh. Does that make sense? It does not make sense. Especially with coins that have got inscriptions around the edge. Like the £1 coin. I don't know about the Britannia coins, actually. Do you know what? Out of all those Britannia coins I got, I never looked. Or at least I can't remember looking. But my memory's getting so bad, it's unreal. Again, I'd have to go on a site, on that Coins Club site, and see if there is an inscription on them. Because I haven't looked at them. I was just looking for the errors on this part of the coin. See, even a seasoned fault finder like me, who's been doing this now for some years, really, but nothing like as I've been doing it with YouTube, I've got to say. It's really struck up my passion with me on YouTube. I've never looked. And I know where they are. They're right behind me. Oh God, if this video cancels and it starts up another one, I'll have to do it like that. Where are these coins? Well, I should be doing this with my gloves. These are not proof, but they are coins worth trying to keep in some decent order because they're low mintage. Let's just have a look, see what. There's Britannia. Just to show you. There you go. Now I just want to have a look, see if there's an inscription, just out of interest. It looks like there is. Oh, turn the light on. Thank you. Put a pound in the meter, will you? Let's have a look what the inscription is. Right. There we go. Let's get. I've got the glove on the wrong hand. Right. Let's have a look. So I'm doing this all the wrong way round. Maria. And can you see already why I'm saying you need to see these are, what year is this one? Where's me trusty eyeglass? Come on, where's me trusty eyeglass? I saw I had it out in the kitchen for doing my dinner. It's probably still out there. Oh, poopy doops. Hang on a minute. Let's get this into focus because it'll tell me what year it is. Well, I know what year it is. It's going to be 2016, 2015. But which one this is, I don't know. 15. Oh, look, look. It's getting dust on it already. Sacrilege. Oh, look at this. What's this? For G's sake. Oh, blimey. I don't know what... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it is dirt. See, that's where they're sitting on dusty shelves. Look at this. Look at this. Eh? And this is a Jodie Clark's. Well, look. You can't see her initials too well. Oh, look at that. And this is what I was looking for. This is what I was searching for. I mean, this coin's really quite nice. And I was paying a fair price for these, £5 a time. I was going to put them back into circulation. I thought, no. See, you've got the fingers. The fingers, it should go straight through. That's perfection. That's perfection. There's nothing wrong with that. And there won't be anything wrong with it the other end. With the... But look at this. This is the... Oh, flipping heck. Not the Neptune. I keep thinking of Neptune when I see this, and it's not Neptune, it's the... It's on the 50p coin as well, so I should... Not the Neptune, it's the... Oh, I don't know, I can't remember. I'm too tired, that's my excuse. This is another common fault here. This goes backwards and forwards. Oh, it nearly come to me then. I was thinking of the 50p. Oh, I've got a lovely coin, an old coin. And this, on this old coin, it's got like fish fins coming off of it. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, come on. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, this has got all different problems. But as I said, I predicted before I even bought these coins that this, if this was out, that would be out. The hands would be out, and it's true. The varieties in circulation of this is unreal. Sometimes this goes through that finger. Sometimes it goes through this finger. And of course the other end is exactly the same thing. This goes in and out. But why I wanted that piece of card, because it shows you that the all of this is struck at the end. The inner coin and the outer coin are put together. I always thought that the striking, but I suppose when you think about it, it can't be done like that. It wouldn't work. It has to be done, and that itself causes problems. That itself causes problems, and I'm sure that's what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Talk about keep jumping away. Right. There's the bullet point that separates the beginning from the end. And that's the end. Cut it upside down. God, I tell you what. This coin is so, the reeds